At the Air Force Academy, job security was a major issue. It was every bit as important, in fact, as better pay.
Attitudes towards the employees was like, we don't care, you're either going to do it our way or you're going to hit the highway. And when that started happening and I started losing a couple good friends and people started getting fired and people started getting scared, that's when I called Bill and mentioned to him, you know, what do we got to do to get started out here? And he told me about the cards and go around and talk to people off our duty time, you know, and get them to sign cards and stuff. And then it was kind of slow at first. A lot of the retired military people out here didn't really want to get into it because they didn't need the insurance and stuff. And I tried to push it to them that it was for everybody, not just for me, you know, or just for them. It was for everybody.
People were having problems with supervisors. There was a lot of terminations, a lot of reprimands, probably unjustly. And the people just felt like that's the only hope they had, the only avenue they had to have some recourse against these guys is by the union to come in.
They had us in closed-door meetings, and they pretty much went over what the company's stance was, and then they was trying to tell us that we couldn't do this, and we couldn't wear the IBEW stuff, or we couldn't hand the cards out on company property and stuff like that, which, you know, a lot of that was not true. And pretty much after that meeting, I called my representative, and we got that stopped. Financially, there before I was working this job, and then I'd have to work a part-time job. And then with the part-time job, of course, it took me away from my family and my kids, and my son is really into hockey. And when that took me away from him, it started getting aggravating. And then when the union come in, I'm in a position now to where I don't have to work this part-time job. And I just work my job, and I do what I got to do, and then I go home. And, you know, that gives me more time with my family and my kids. And, you know, more time off to enjoy what I want to do, too.
I think the people, they know they have an avenue where they can turn to the stewards and get some issues resolved. And I think that's going to help morale. And the wages went up, so, you know, everybody was really excited about the wages. And it just, I think the union's been a positive for all the people that work out here.